Hi everybody, it's Julie. The scraps are already out, so I'm going to just keep going. So for our next video, we are going to do the envelopes. Okay, so the Scrappy envelopes. This is my large ephemera holder that I am using to hold my bases for the Scrappy book page bases. This is for the April All About That Base Junk Journal Challenge. The details video link is in the description box down below. We'd love for you to join us. And also the video for the large ephemera folder is in the description box down below as well. Okay, so we are going to be making envelopes. And I made some already. I did make a large one. Okay, and I made this one on the live video, the live Scrappy base video. And then I made bases for my bases on while we were watching the ephemera folder video premiere. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus that one already ready. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do these. And kind of like that one and this. You know what, let's try this one. So look at this. Was a really big book. We're taking it down. A couple people have already finished books, used their whole book. So I want this to be the inside flap of my envelope. I did not give you an envelope size, so just make sure that it's a size that you're going to be able to use in projects that you normally do. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to just on the outsides of the writing there. And okay, we're going to go ahead and now you could go ahead. Yeah, let's do that. Of course, then I've got that. Let's read that. Okay, so anyway, you can have this be like that if you want. I actually want it to be here, so I don't have to do anything to that. That's what I'm going to go for. Okay, so I'm going to, since this is the part that I'm like going, okay, I'm going to use that like that. I'm going to fold that piece first. So that is going to be my flap, the inside of my flap, and I don't have to worry about covering anything there. I'm going to pull this up, and you see I'm leaving about 1 inch of space there, and that's so that it's easy to pull whatever I put in here in and out. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and get this ready. And so just like our other Scrappy embellishments, we are to put at least 3 scraps on here. So from your scrap box, you are to put at least 3. Well, I'll be doggone. I haven't used this in a few minutes. No, I think yesterday was the last time I used the fabric tack. Okay, there was a little stopper in there. Let's see if that is good enough. Yep, I can hear it. If you can hear it, then that's a good sign. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close up my envelope. And what I did is I did all those one right after the other. First I went through and cut out my pages, or ripped out my pages. Then I cut them down. So I did an assembly line, and that's what I would recommend. is, you know, going through, grabbing out your papers, having a stack of papers, then cutting them down, and then you'll end up with a stack of envelopes like this. Okay, so let's start with the one that we picked. So I'm going to want to do something here, and I'm going to want to do something here, especially since I put my letters upside down. But I don't, on this one, I don't need to do anything on the inside. So we have discovered that we like using the bigger pieces. Okay. So there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do here before. Oh, there's graduate. We're keeping that. We've got a graduation coming up. Our little Shelly, my granddaughter, is going to be graduating. Okay, so here we have this cool little thing. Okay. So I think I like that with that. So I'm just gonna cut this into a corner here. And I think I think I'll like it going all the way up to the top. So just like that. But I have this spot here. So I think I could put music right there. Okay. So, oh, don't use that. I can use this. It's like, when is a scrap not a scrap? When it's pretty. And you might be able to use it on something. Okay, so if I put that and that, I could put this on top. And you probably guessed it, I am going to turn this into a Build-A-Pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue. Now, you can just glue this down. This is just me adding in an extra step. And that's okay. Okay, you can just glue it down. That would be just fine. But I'm going to I put glue here and glue on this side. This is all open. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put glue on here, here, and here on the back. And that way this piece will attach to the pink piece and this will attach to the envelope. And that will give me a pocket. Okay. And I call it a Build-A-Pocket because we used two pieces and we went ahead and built it right on here. Okay, and then we're going to take this piece and we're going to just put our glue around the edges, but not on the top. Okay, just a little piece all the way around, but none on the top. And then if any pulls over into the middle, I'm going to pull it out because I don't want it in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to be even with this pink and put that down. Okay, so I have a pocket here. Okay, so I've put a pocket there. Might even be a secret pocket because if whatever you put in there, if it has a tab sticking out, it'll look just like it's part of the collage. Okay, okay, so we've decorated that. Now I want to decorate this. This is going to I'll put this inside the journal, so I don't need to do anything to that. We have already used our 3 items, so I'm going to go ahead and add I can do whatever I want. Here, I'm going to put that down. Squeaky chair. Okay. And again, you do not have to be creative. Just get your envelope covered with your collage. Okay, and again, that was a total scrap right there. Okay, and I have a little bit of pink on this side, so I think I'm going to come and add just this little piece of pink on this side, because it's here, and I'm trying to make sure that I use up scraps when I can. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And then I have this little scrappy scrap that I'm going to go ahead and put down here. I hope you can see this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Go ahead and make sure that that's down. Okay, so that is our first envelope. Isn't it pretty just the way it is? And then we're going to be able to come in and use items to decorate it. Ta-da! And have it match whatever our theme is. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, so envelope. Technically, it's envelope number 2. Okay. Because we did one in the Scrappy video. So this one's going to be really easy. We've got that is pretty much taken care of down there. And so let's see what we can do for up on the top. Well, let's see, do we have any of the number ones? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we can take one of these. Ooh, you know what? This will be really simple. Let's go ahead and, for one of our pieces, I'm going to go ahead and make a little pocket down here. Okay? Because I love pockets and I cannot lie, and I like those numbers. I love pockets, I love numbers. What else? Oh my gosh, I made, I've been coffee dyeing paper with plastic lace today. And it's so pretty. So much fun. Okay, so there's that. And then, might want to go ahead and add some of the pink that we've been adding. And I'm just going to go ahead and put things on here to cover up what we've got going on up there. Ooh, we have the word thrive. I like that. Put that. We don't need the word throat. And I can leave that whole piece on there. And technically, with this right here, we have our three pieces. Okay, so you can go ahead and add more if you want to. Okay, there we go. And that right along there. Okay, so envelope number 2. Now, okay, so I was just checking to make sure that that isn't okay, and it's okay. Okay? And it's okay. Okay, this is sticking off the edge, so I am going to go ahead and trim it down. We have 4 down, 4 to go, and so let's see what we can do here. Kind of like in the big pieces, just to get some stuff put away. I kind of like the idea of this one being a pocket, maybe. And I'm going to go ahead and use the scissors. Okay. And I want to cover up that word appendix up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go around the outside of this pocket. Actually, I'm going to just do the 2 sides. We're going to do another little build a pocket, okay? So this one can have an open bottom, okay? So this, I can go ahead, put it right up here. I like these numbers. You know how I like the numbers. So there's a number 1 and a number 2 over here, and so I am going to take advantage of those. I want to make sure that I'm whoops, below the line over here when I started. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll get this glue off. Okay, and then we have this World Atlas. Again, I like the numbers. I'm thinking, let's see how far we can go. So this is a piece of that atlas. I've been using this throughout these pages. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the glue on the bottom like you would for a regular right here. We're going to go down today. Okay, so we're going to go down each side and across the bottom. And I chose that to be the bottom because I want my numbers in the right orientation. And then I'm just going to bring this back and put it down here. Okay, and that gives me a small pocket here and this pocket here, and it will close off that top pocket. Okay, so we'll have a pocket here and a little pocket down here. Okay, and then we have this going across, and I think we'll use this piece. You can go ahead and write about what is in this envelope, maybe. I don't know. Okay. And you could make this another pocket. Now the other thing about having this little pocket down here is this little pocket can also be used to close this top piece. Okay, so before I forget to tell you that, I wanted to make sure that I told you that. Okay, so looking for the, oh, apparently we're in the green book today. Okay, I left my glue stick out. Shame, you guys know that I do that like most of the time. That's why I stopped using glue sticks, but they're so much better for collaging, and especially if you are going to be sewing things, they don't bubble the paper. Okay, and of course The Price is Right. But then again, look how many of these I went through yesterday. Well, the last few videos, which I made most of those yesterday. Okay, so that has 1, 2, 3 items on it. We kept the numbers over here, which I think is cool, and we have these 2 pockets. Now we can go ahead and just so that it's obvious that this is a pocket, we can go ahead and use our 1-inch hole punch. You can use whatever size hole punch you want to, and there we go. Okay, and that way you're able to see. But I do like the idea of whatever goes in here is going to be able to hold down that cover. You can also put the little notch here, but I think we're okay because we've left plenty of space here. Okay, so now we have 3 pockets, and we will attach this like that into the journal, giving us 4. So that's 5. And so let's see, what do we have here? Again, we're just going to go ahead and we'll be gluing items down, and so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this. If I come up with my other idea, if it works out on one of these, then I will go ahead and this is from the onion dyed photo album from January, just Junk Journal Challenge, and I think it's kind of cool. We're going to go ahead and use that on here. It was really something that the onion dyed this photo album yellow. Thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, my favorite, what is your favorite thing to use on collage? Mine is, I love using this coffee dyed parchment. I love it. I think it's definitely my favorite. Okay, it goes on so easy, and it just helps things come together. Okay, I went ahead and had that one come in on this side. Okay. We'll use a piece of dictionary here. Okay, like that. Okay, there it is. I think we'll go ahead and put this down. It's just talking about a fever, so I think that that's okay if that shows through. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cover that. Then, just because I can, I'm going to make this a pocket. Because I love pockets and I cannot lie, so I usually do put them wherever I can. And again, I really like the idea of the pocket helping to keep the top closed. Now this one has a longer flap, which was one of the things that I wanted to show, that you could have different size flaps. I'm just going to bring this down and over. Okay, so we have glue here and glue here. That gives us a pocket here. So that's not really going to help us with keeping that closed. And then I'm thinking we'll go ahead and put this right here. And now it could, yeah, I was going to say it could, it is going to be a pocket also. You know, just, no it's not. I changed my mind. So I'm just going to go around the outside of it since I changed my mind. Because it's kind of fragile. Otherwise, I would definitely have made that a side pocket. So that is something that you can do. You can have it be a side pocket. Okay. But we do have a pocket here. Okay. So there's that. And then we have this going on. And I was looking at this yesterday and went, oh, you know, that could be writing space. Okay. So. Needs to go all the way over. Well, we'll do with what we've got here to start off with. Okay. I don't know if you see what I'm talking about, that you could put this down and there could be writing space there, was what I was thinking. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean this edge up. Okay. So this is from a sewing pattern. And what I did is once I used it in a journal, and there were still pieces of it left, it did get put into the scrap box. Okay, even though they're big pieces, they still, it's not the full pattern top anymore. Okay, so there's that. Might go ahead and use a the other thing is, I think on this one, these keep popping out, so I'm going to go ahead and round these corners just to give it a different look. There we go. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and we'll fast forward for these next ones. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done so far. So we'll see how many I get done. Okay, I'm back, and I have, so this one I had some images from one of the ad pages from the Spring Flowers digital kit, and it actually had some sewing things. So I went ahead and I did like an envelope that I can use, and I do have a sewing journal that is almost finished. So this one I did add a pocket in the front, and so it can use that as the closure possibly. I like it. It's very simple. And then we have this one here, and it has the large long flap, so plenty of room here to put a journal card image or something. I had already put the some of the blank book page inside to cover the words. I did add this. This is not a pocket. It's just there. Okay, and then we have the ones that we made. So this one here can also be for sewing, but it also said it was also one of the hottest summers. So I think that that will be kind of cool, but we'll have the pocket there. And then we have this one, and it has the pocket here, and we've lined it on the inside here. You can write here. This one, if you're putting something inside here, you can put what's inside. And remember, this one has 1, 2, 3 pockets on the inside, and then it's going to be a pocket. And this one says Thrive. It has the pocket here and the pocket here. And we left the words because they were okay. And here we have one that is decorated using the pink avocado dyed paper. This was a scrap, and this is a pocket. So this was a build-a-pocket that we did here. This is the one we did on this Scrappy video, and so we can go ahead and add more collaging to that if we want to. And then we have this one here as well, all collaged, and it has the notes on the inside, so you might explain about what's in here. Okay, so we had this one I had already made, but today we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 10 pockets totally ready, and you can see they could be for a variety of journals, and look how different they are, using very, very similar items to fill them. And the pockets I am putting in this little area of my ephemera holder. This is the large ephemera holder that we made in a video, and it is linked in the description box down below, and it is also one of the videos that are right up here. So the other video is the Scrappy live video. It showed you several ideas for the embellishment so that you can jump ahead. You know, if you're ready to go ahead and make something that I haven't made yet, you can check that out and see how we made some of the items. So yeah, do check out those videos. And I also have the playlist for the April All About That Base Junk Journal Challenge, so you can see how I made the border side text, the covers, the tags, and now the envelopes. Okay, so find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.